Hey there, Fawn the Alchemist here. Another beautiful day. Today we're going to talk about Heightism. A couple of fans reached out to me. They asked me if I could talk about this. We usually talk about, sports motivation on this channel. We try to become our best self in every facet life can offer. So when I got this message from this fan, you know yourself, I thought, well, and I've also saw in other YouTube videos where people complain about heightism and height. You know, originally I'm from Africa, from Central West Africa, so stuff like this we don't really get to see this back where I'm from originally. I noticed that even when I came here back in college, I saw a lot of people who were actually taller than me as far as the height thing is concerned, but they were having problems like navigating, and for me it was kind of weird. Just something that I don't really pay attention to, but I think it's a big problem here in the West, especially in the United States and other parts of the West. This is a problem where people are getting discriminated against their height in workplaces, and to some extent in the dating pool. Some men are complaining that, because of their height, they don't get chosen. I just think it's BS, but it needs to be addressed. I think to some level, people needs to be aware of it. But how? How is this going to make you aware? And then what are you going to do? So my job today is to tell you, those guys who have that problem, there's a way out. And we're going to talk about this, but we need to bring attention to the fact that yes, heightism is a real deal. It's not been picked up by mainstream. It's not talked a lot about in how in workplaces, as I've read in some reports, people actually get discriminated because of their height, and even in the dating pool, some women. But again, I think it's all BS as far as I'm concerned. But I'm gonna break this down. I'm gonna try to give you some tools, guys, that's gonna help you. Stay tuned. Let's get to it. So here's the thing. For all guys, I don't care where you are watching this video right now. Maybe you're somewhere in North America, South America, in Europe, West, East, or wherever, in Africa. There's one thing that is common here. There's a common factor. As a man, you need to train yourself. You gotta be working on yourself. There are so many ways you can get better. First, you have to train. When I say train, I mean exercise, okay? You can't just be some weak, sloppy looking individual out there. You have to be fit mentally and physically. Now, forget about your stature, height and all that stuff. If you're physically strong, means you're training yourself, which is what we should all be doing this. It's not even a question of, why should I be training? No, you should be. You're trying to become your best self. This is why we're here. We need to protect and provide. It's just the way it is. So you can't be in the pack and then just be some weak individual. Other people are gonna pick up on you, okay? So get stronger, get to the gym. You don't have to have a membership to go on the gym, but you have to work on yourself, physically and mentally. Number two, you've got to have some kind of purpose or personal legend that you're chasing. I mean, I don't know what you're pursuing in life, but you gotta have some kind of goal towards something bigger. You gotta be walking towards it. You just can't be one of those guys that wake up in the morning, you have no drive, you're not doing anything. I mean, it's just gonna get worse from there because you don't have anything to look up to. You gotta balance your mind with these things. You have to have some kind of work that, brings you remuneration, brings you money. You might have other streams of income, but these are just the basic outline that I'm putting here. You've got to have a group of friends that you can talk to, people whom you trust. We all have what we call an alliance. It's kind of like a pack of people you can ask for advice. We all need to have some kind of mentorship, That's why you're watching this video. It doesn't mean that I'm some guru, but you can have people you subscribe to that they teach stuff like this. People like Andrew Tate, of recently you see Top G, and there are other guys out there who preach this kind of sort of a strong message out there. Jordan Peterson, there are a whole bunch of them, just a few, but these guys are gonna help you, if you're somebody who wants to be on this journey. Of course, there are other small channels like mine of people who preach these things. But what I'm saying is, you've got to work on yourself. Again, I just talked about when I came here, where I was in college. I had a friend who was actually taller than me for the height spectrum thing, because as per the universal standard, it says that I think 1 meter 79 or something. Now I don't understand that. I've never think height was a problem for me. It's never been an issue for me at work, with women, everything. It's never been any problem. So it's really weird. But this friend of mine actually was much taller than I am, and he played basketball. But he's always been, when it came down to it, when it's time to get women and all this stuff, he was always a little bit naive to like, oh man, I think I'm not tall. Like, this is very shocking to me. And I kept wondering, like, what is this? This is weird. This guy's taller than me. He's actually he was bigger. So, again, it's a mindset, right? This just goes to show you this really is a problem here. But you've got to get yourself out first. So I don't care if you're 5'2", 5'1", 5'5". You've got to get into yourself. Get better. How? You're going to train. You're going to train like you're going to a war. This is war. Life is war. You didn't know that? It is war. You're fighting for your lineage, my friend. So it's war. Train your body to be physically strong. You don't have to have a gym membership. You can just literally run every day, do push-up, pick whatever you can pick, as lift it, get stronger, get bigger. You have to, as a man, you have to. There's no way around it. Get stronger. Read books. There are so many ways you can. If you want to find books that's gonna make you sharper, go on the internet. We all have access to this thing, man. Go find these books. Begin to read and understand what it is, how the world works. Now, subscribe to some of these gurus I've just listed, just a few for you. These guys, they preach this motivation on becoming, a strong leading man in your pack. Again, you are the top G of your household, nobody else. So, but I'm just telling you, template. These guys have framework that they've developed, and it's working. You can subscribe to their channels. There are a whole bunch of people out here teaching this. So my job today is to bring you the awareness of the fact that, yeah, this is a real problem. It's not just been picked up, or maybe it doesn't get talked about. But I hope you find some value in this. If you like this content, give your boy a thumbs up, share it. Hey, maybe you know somebody who has this problem. Share this with them. And if you want to talk to me, just write me a comment down here. Let me know. I want to get some insight. I want to talk about stuff like this. Like these guys that emailed me, they told me to talk about this. I usually don't do this. I usually have my YouTube shorts showing workout videos, but hey, I'm ready to engage once you let me know on, just drop it in the comment section, and I'll see you guys at the top. Talk soon. Let's get it.